her other loved ones for making it fun, motivating, and showing up to her game. She loves you all. Up next, from Miramonte High School, number 2, Audrey Monroy. Audrey's going to study at UC San Diego to major in oceanography in the hopes of becoming a marine biotechnist. She'd like to thank all of her friends, family, and coaches, and anyone who's ever celebrated any one of her successes along the way. Up next, from Arvin High School, Blue Nunez. Blue plans for next year to become a student at college to become a veterinarian. She'd also like to thank her coaches, Brandy and Tiff, along with her family and friends. Up next from Foothill High School, number 10, Janae Fuentes. Janae next year is going to college to get her education and to play volleyball. She'd like to thank her parents and her coach. Up next from West High, number 11, Oriana Mesa. Oriana will continue to play volleyball at the next level while studying kinesiology to be a physical therapist. She'd like to thank her family, friends, coaches, and most importantly, God. Up next, from Miramonte High School, number 13, Kalia Scott. Kalia intends on doing good in school, to continue doing good in school, and getting ready for her swim season, and is certainly thinking about her future past high school. She's going to apply to a 4-year college for next year. She knows there's so much more to come and she can't wait to experience it. She'd like to give an enormous thanks to her mom. She's the reason that she got into sports, and she's very happy that you push her to be the best that she can be. You are her #1 supporter, inspiration, and motivational figure to become better and strive for more every day. She'd also like to thank her coach, Heather, for training her all these years to play volleyball. She made you the player that she is, and she's most confident more than ever that she's been playing this sport. She thanks you for that and much more. Up next, from Tehachapi High School, number 14, Carly Hayes. Carly plans on going to Bakersfield College to hopefully play volleyball and study communications. She'd like to thank her parents and coach, Ashley. And the last squad member for the away squad, number 15, Madison Neal from West High School. Next year, she plans to attend college in California and study international business. She'd like to thank her mom and both of her grandparents, her grandmas, and specifically her family and friends, and all the support, outpouring of love, and even strangers who just enjoy watching the game and still cheering her on. Overall, she'd like to thank the coaches for all the years of support. Thank you for the opportunity to get better every day. Let's hear for the away squad, everybody.
Okay. No problem, my man.
All right, up next, the home squad. Number 1, from Kern Valley High School, Cass Sietzma. Cass would like to attend at JC for volleyball next year, then going to Grand Canyon University to major in business. She'd like to thank her parents for everything and her coach for making her the player she is today. From Arvin High School, number 5, Roxy Fernandez. Roxy's going to attend college and see where life takes her and all the adventures that she'll go on. She'd like to thank all of her loved ones for always continuing to support her no matter the outcome. Up next, from East Bakersfield High School, number 6, Crystal Cardenas. Crystal's plans next year are to go to a university or college to get a master's and a bachelor's degree in science. She'd like to thank her dad, mom, and siblings for helping her in some way that has got her to where she is in life. Up next, from North High, number 8, Gracie Ebling. Gracie plans on going to CSUB to pursue a nursing degree. She'd like to thank her family for always supporting her and her boyfriend for helping her to stay positive.
Can you see a pretty work on there? Yes, very easy. Oh, yeah.
Up next, from Tehachapi High School, number 10, Joe Roush. Joe plans to play collegiate volleyball and work for a degree in kinesiology. She'd like to thank her family, especially her mom and dad. She'd also like to thank her coach, Ashley. From Shafter High School, number 11, Lauren Lozano. Lauren plans on attending Montana State University. She'd like to thank her mom and her coaches. Up next, number 12, from Foothill High School, Jocelyn Leon. Jocelyn plans on attending college to play volleyball and get an education. She'd like to thank her friends and family for all the support. Up next, from Robert F. School. Number 12, Kiki Lewis. Kiki's plan for studying kinesiology and continuing her volleyball career. She'd like to thank her parents and her high school coach for always pushing her to be a better person and a better player. Up next, from Harvard High School, number 13, Giselle Prieto. Giselle's plans for next year are to attend 2 years at Bakersfield College or CSUB, then transfer a university of her choice. She'd like to thank her coach, Coach Brandy, for believing in her and always pushing her to be better. She's also like to thank her mom for always being the biggest supporter. She would also like to thank her for everything she has done for her and so much more. Up next, from Tehachapi High School, number 15, McKenna Chambers. McKenna plans on attending college to major in kinesiology to become a physical therapist. She'd like to thank her dad, Scott Chambers, her mom, Carrie Ann Chambers, and her coach, Ashley Lance. Let's hear it for the home squad, everybody. And now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise, remove your hats, and focus your attention toward the north end of the arena for our national anthem, performed by Ada Larson, Centennial High School sophomore. Let's give it up for Ada Larson, everybody!
Well, a very good evening, everybody. What a pleasure to be with you. I'm Vance Palm, sitting alongside our director, producer, Julian Wilson. This is the Kern High Network. Welcome back. The Kern High Network is broadcasted to you at Centennial High School tonight. We are so happy to be with you. One of our all-time favorite events. It's the 2023 Kern County All-Star Volleyball Night. We have one in volleyball, we have one in basketball, and the Kern High Network brings you live exclusive coverage of high school activities in the Kern High School District. And tonight the activity is volleyball. And what's special about tonight is that seniors only. This is a seniors only event. And Julian, when we started doing these a few years ago, it didn't take long before it caught on. Everybody loves them. They show up. There's 2 matches, and they feature the 4 leagues here in the Valley. And the first match tonight between all these seniors is going to be between the Horizon and the Mountain Leagues. Horizon and Mountain Leagues are featured tonight first, and then the second match will be the following 2 conferences, the leagues that we're going to bring you. So, Julian, always a good time, always.
Yes, and you know, we're so lucky, Vance, to
of course, have you here. I always enjoy when I get to sit with you and work with you. So,
same here, buddy. Same here.
We are so lucky to have so much talent here in Kern County at the high school level. And just as if anybody missed the introductions, they were talking about each student and what college they would prospectively be going to and what they would be majoring in. And that is so heartwarming to hear, especially after everything that we've dealt with coming through this COVID era, that we're getting back to some normalcy.
You're so right. You're so right, Julian. And, again, the two teams that we're starting off with tonight, and I appreciate you saying that, and we'll get to that, more on that. This is the 2023 Kern County All-Star Volleyball Evening, and the home team will be serving first. McKenna Chambers, Yoselin Leon, Josephine Rausch, Roxy Fernandez, Giselle Prieto, Kiki Lucas, Natalie Enriquez, Lauren Lozano, Crystal Cardenas, Gracie Ebling, and Cassidy Seatsma. That's the team on your right. That's the home team. They're setting for a kill right now, and it's a big block, and it comes right at her. And it's 1-0, the away team. Again, these are the teams that are comprised of schools that are in the Horizon and Mountain Leagues, and they will play against each other. So you'll see, for instance, Arvin Bears against Arvin Bears. They're both in the Horizon and Mountain League. Speaking of the away team, quote-unquote, Cambria Parker, Janae Fuentes, Orlana Meza, Emily Lozano, Brianna Ledesma, Carly Hayes, Isabella Farias, Ariana Monroy, Madison Neal, Kalia Scott, and Alyssa Nunez. And the coach for the away teams, the coaches for the away team, Brandy Randall from Arvin High and Heather Stinson from Miramonte. And the coaches for the home team on the right of your screen, from Tehachapi, Ashley Lance, and from North High, James Gibson. First match of the evening, and we'll have one more. Another tough serve. So right now, it looks like Ariana Monroy with 2 aces. It's 3-0. Ariana out of Miramonte, going for her 3rd ace. Another tough dive. Let's not forget, these young ladies have only practiced together a very, very short time. They don't, they're going to school. They're coming back from Thanksgiving. They're getting back into the groove of getting their classes back on the front of their mind. But also, it's All-Star Volleyball Week, so fun night. It's 4-0 the away team right now. Oh, and dumped right into the campfire. What a nice play there by McKenna Chambers, the Tehachapi High School Warrior in town. And it's always fun. Julian will
back to serve, Cassidy.
The schools, the parents in the schools that are close to Centennial, they'll come wandering in. They'll be here, right?
Right.
But when you talk about Taft, you talk about Tehachapi, you talk about Kern Valley, they make the trip. They get down here, and they're always the loudest fans. It's great.
Right.
It's awesome.
Well, it's just like you were saying earlier, these young women haven't had the opportunity to play together very long. Quote, unquote, it's an all-star match. So it makes a big difference when you're playing with players who you've been playing with all year. And we see that our away team has gotten a quick start probably as a result of that.
How about that young lady that just took a whack at it, the big swing there from Tehachapi? She is the player of the year, Josephine Rausch, number 10 here. Mm-hmm. She's the player of the year in the South Yosemite Mountain League. There it is. She's got a nice pass right there, and that better go over, and it doesn't. So right now, the head coach, Ashley Lance, looking at her her Tehachapi Warriors, and hey, look, we've been together a long time. I know you girls are better than this. Let's go. There's a nice pass there by Rausch. It's going to go right back to her. Player of the year.
There you go.
And the Mountain League finally comes through. So nice swing there by Josephine.
On the kill, number 10, Josephine Rausch. Checking in for the away squad.
Back to serve for the home squad.
Coming in for the home squad, number 13, Giselle Prieto. Back to serve, number 12.
Well, I don't have the name either, and I'm waiting for Titan Tom Myers to let me know who that is doing that serving.
I guess he didn't have the name either because.
Kiki Lucas now back to serve.
Okay, so that's Kiki Lewis from Robert F. Kennedy. So Kiki Lewis with the ace. Nice serve, and that's going to be a handling violation.
Double contact call on the away squad. Point awarded to the home squad.
Lewis. Tough serve. Nice pass. Good set. A joust at the net. Oh, a nice job there by Roush. So look at this. Here comes the home team screaming right back. And again, this is Kiki Lucas, a senior from Robert F. Kennedy in Delano. Nice serve. Great pass. Great set. Everything looks good there, and it's just long. Oh, what a swing by Brianna Ledesma. We're tied at 6. Nice pass. And that's a good job right there by Cambria Parker. She had to do a lot of work to run that down. Number 1 right there for the Taft Wildcats.
In the game for the away squad, number 10, Shanae Fuentes. Back to serve, number 11, Oriana Mesa.
Serving, Oriana Mesa from West. Oh, that's a nice set right there. Back corner, what a kill. That was a great swing by Gracie Ebling from North High School.
Yoselin Leon checking in for the home squad, and she's back to serve.
Wow. And I have all of this information in front of me from all of the players that have made the all-league teams. And as they pop up on your screen, whether they come into the game or they're doing something during the game right now, we'll let you know who it is. Tough serve, handled well. Another great set. This is going to be Roush setting her teammate. Oh, what a great get. Almost couldn't get it. Another kill. So from warrior to warrior, McKenna Chambers. And McKenna Chambers, second team, all league.
Leon with the ace.
And I don't think we got to see much of them during the season.
We did not.
Yes.
You know, we don't get to see a lot of Tehachapi. Here's another great set. Wow, I'm all over this setting, but how about this? Can they get it? They do. This could be an incredible rally, and it is. So this first match starting to warm up here. Another big swing tipped up front. Another great get, but that's going to slide up and into. So another big kill there by Brianna Ledesma.
Yeah, it's just like you said, they are warming up. It's like the blood is starting to flow, and they are getting into this.
Number 1, Cambria Parker.
8 serving into 9. Roush able to handle it, put it back up there. Nice job there. They handled well. Back set, big swing. Again, it's Roush up front, but she's tipped, and it was deflected enough off of Neal to where just unable to grab that one. So it, again, is going to be 8 serving into 10. Again, on the right side of your screen, that's the home squad. So they've come back in this thing and taken a 2-point lead, 10-8. Don't forget, that's the player of the year for the Mountain League. Number 10, she's in the back row on the right of your screen. Good block up front. There's Roush right there. Shoves it over, handled by Parker. And it's put back in play. And nice swing up there again by Ledesma. Oh, some good volleyball here. I like it. 4 hits, though. Can't do it.
You know, Vance, she looks like a player of the year. A big thing about a person and an athlete like her, you can just tell by their presence on the floor. Josephine.
Roush, number 10.
Josephine.
Oh, that's a really, really good pass. Good set. It all looks good. Just a little long, though. I'll tell you what, that was really nice by Kiki Lucas to go down there and get that pass up. It was a perfect pass, actually. So now here comes Brianna Ledesma. She's been very active. We're tied at 10 in the first set. Sneaks over. How about this young lady? Kiki Lucas is playing some great defense.
You talking about from the ground up.
I'll
That's
tell you
what that
what.
was.
How about this gal? That one got away from her, so there's a big swing there by Carly Hayes, and the Tehachapi Warrior making some noise as well, Carly Hayes. And she's also first team South Yosemite Mountain League, Carly Hayes. Tied at 11. Serve comes up short. This is the 2023 Kern County All-Star Volleyball Night. Great to have you with us. I'm Vance Palm, joined by Julian Wilson. We're tied at 11. Head coach of that team on your right, she's standing up there in her Tehachapi green, Ashley Lance. She's assisted by James Gibson.
Serve number 6, Crystal Cardenas.
And over on the away side, head coach Brandy Randall from Arvin and Heather Stinson from Miramonte. It's a nice game here. These ladies caught on very quickly with each other. There's another big push by Parker to get it up in the air. And here again comes Hayes. Hayes from teammate to teammate. And a nice swing right there by Kiki Lucas. Kiki Lucas playing very well. The second match of the evening, a little bit later on, will be between South Yosemite Valley and South Yosemite River. The River and the Valley Leagues will be playing next. Julian, when we grew up, there was SYL, SSL, EYL. That's about it.
I don't know how many schools we have. I've lost count.
Quite a bit. The man, Stan Green, is here tonight. Javier is here. That's going to be a little long there by Madison Neal. (14) serving into 11. Handled. Oh, what a nice shot that was again by Carly Hayes.
Into the game for the away squad, number 11, Oriana Mesa. Back to serve, number 10, Janae Fuentes.
It's great to see the fans starting to fall in here. They're looking forward to this match and then the second match.
And, you know, it's kind of tough, Vance. You know, we started at 6 o'clock and people are still getting off work and, you know, you're dealing with traffic trying to get over here. And Centennial High School is not an easy place to get to.
Oh, tough serve in the back. Handled, of course, back there. Nice by Chambers. And that comes up a little short. We're tied at 14. Into the net. That serve goes by Janae Fuentes.
Checking in for the home squad, number 8, Gracie Edley.
Oh, really good set. Just as nice. Kiki with a big swing, and I don't think that's going to be able to get handled. And another big swing there from the home squad. 16 now serving into 14. Very impressed by Kiki Lucas out of Robert F. Kennedy. I have not covered Robert F. Kennedy this season, so I'll get in our first look at Kiki. That's got to get up and get over, and it's not. Short serve there by Chambers. After this match,
number 2, Ariana Monroy, Monroy will serve.
we will be handing out individual awards after both matches. Not handled well there by the home squad. Roxy Fernandez let that one get away from her.
Yeah, she wished she could have that one back as soon as she slapped her hands together.
As I mentioned, we'll be giving out awards, an offensive player, a defensive player, and the MVP. Some great volleyball here. Love this. There's a nice set by Parker. Really good rally. How about this? Another big swing up there, and it's another kill for Kiki Lucas. So in between matches, I'll go down and be a part of the award ceremony. I've even offered to not be a part of that. Stay up here to talk to you, and they say, no, you're
going down. And we will be bringing that to you live. You're going to see it.
I think the terminology was, Vance, you're part of the furniture, which I take that as, I'm very old in this deal. But having been lucky enough to be a part of the very first burgeoning moments of the Kern High Network, I take anything I do with them extremely serious and very honored to be a part of it. Oh, a rare call in the All-Star game. They gave the old under the net call at an All-Star game. Ooh, tough. I love it. These refs are they're programmed to make the right call, aren't they?
They are on top of it tonight. That's
okay. 18 serving into 17. It sneaks over. Roush handles it. It goes back to Roush. Ooh, big swing, just long though. Again, that's Josephine Roush, the South Yosemite Mountain League Player of the Year. Great to have her playing in this event. This adds to the weightiness of it, the gravita of it. Look at this. Oh! And a big swing up there. Boy, you got to love that. Oriana Mesa says, thank you for setting the table. Get it? See what I did there?
Yes.
Mesa table. And powered it down. 20 serving into 17, but now it'll be 18. So now it'll be 18 serving into 20. We're in the first set of the 2023 Kern County All-Star Volleyball Night.
Checking in for the home squad, number 13, Giselle Prieto.
Now Giselle Prieto coming in for my Arvin Bears. Oh, did I say my?
Yes, you did.
Oh, well, I meant the Arvin Bears. Parker, back set. Good swing there. Handled easily by Chambers, though, and it's going to be Roush. Just a little long. Crowd continuing to file in. It's going to be a nice few hours here in this Centennial Hawk's Nest, as they like to call it. And again, our thanks go out to Centennial High School and Athletic Director Tom Haskell and everybody involved in making tonight special. Oh, man, what a swing. That was a beauty by Gracie Ebling, the North High star. And she'll get subbed in for by Natalie Enriquez, but not until she goes out and gets some high fives. And one of them is her head coach, James Gibson, said, hey, that's one of my stars. It's got to be fun for these coaches. They want their team to play well with all these student athletes. But when one of your players, is playing, and one of your players who you spent possibly 3-4 years with, whatever the timeline is, even if it's just last season, that's a special feeling when it's one of your kids, right?
And the good thing about it is there's no pressure. This is this is a fun time. And they get to work with some other players that they played against all season.
I remember my years playing in these type of all-star matches and games, and, man, it was just a blast. You play with guys you've been playing against for so many years. Like, wow, I finally get to play with you, bro. Pass it to me. They wouldn't. You think you buddy up with guys like, hey, man, good to see you. Kick it to me in the corner. I'm wide open. Nah, I got it, man. Like, whoa, what?
Yeah, but it's a great opportunity because you wonder when you play these guys through the season, what would it be like to have this guy and that guy we're all on the same team?
You're exactly right. We see it in the volleyball all-star games, and especially we see it in the basketball games. And a lot of these young ladies, as we see them miss there, and the young men that play in these all-star games, a lot of them played in club with each other. They've been around each other a long, long time. Some of them went to junior high together or grade school. So many times they're not strangers, but comes that time when you finally get to play with somebody you've been playing against. All right, does it sneak over? It does. Yeah. Oh, what a great serve, but a great pass. There's a nice swing there. We've got a really nice first set going on here. There's a big swing by Prieto, but it's handled, and it's back and hit up top. How about this? A back set and another big swing there by Neal. Hey, this is a big-time rally, and Lucas hits it over. Longest rally of the evening. It's pushed back over, and it's going to be set from Warrior to Warrior. Nudged over there by Chambers. And just out. Good rally, and the crowd responds. Tied at 22. Well, that's nice. We have our first timeout of the evening. Once again, welcome, everybody. I'm Vance Palm, Julian Wilson with me. Up top in the Hawks Nest at Centennial High School, you're watching the Kern High Network, and this is the 2023 Kern County All-Star Volleyball Night. And our first match is between the home and away teams combined with student athletes from both the Horizon and the Mountain League. For those of you who might be saying, well, what does that mean, Mountain and Horizon? All the leagues now have South Yosemite in front of them, so you get the SY. But then you'll have the SYML, which is South Yosemite Mountain League. And that on your screen is the right side, the home team tonight in this first match. And then there's the SYHL, which is the South Yosemite Horizon League. That's on your left side. And then for the second match of the evening, we will bring you the South Yosemite V League, South Yosemite Valley League, against the South Yosemite River League.
Wow, that's a mouthful.
Yeah, well, there's a lot. And, you know, for this Horizon Mountain, we're talking Tehachapi, Foothill, Arvin, Robert F. Kennedy, Golden Valley, Shafter, East, North, Kern Valley. I think I've covered everybody in all of those. Miramonte, yes, I sure have. So, oh, the long reach up there of Janae Fuentes, number 10. She's the middle blocker, and she is long. It's going to be Roush setting for Chambers. Chambers, oh, what an angle for McKenna Chambers. And a perfect set from her teammate, Josephine Roush, the player of the year in this South Yosemite Mountain League. The Tehachapi Warrior is back serving. And it's 23-22. Nice pass, nice set. Big swing. Good pass. Another nice set there. Chambers nudges one over. And Cambria Parker has been busy.
Wow.
And how about that?
What a shot.
And you can hear the voice of PA announcer Titan Tom Myers saying we're tied at 23. And now Carly Hayes comes in for Tehachapi. So there's 3 Warriors on the floor in total right now. Here comes the serve. This is going to be Ledesma. Ledesma. Ace!
With the ace.
Whoa! So set point here. And Brianna Ledesma, the East High Blade, jersey number 2, will do the serving. She had a couple of aces to start this match off. Oh, and into the net it goes. So there is our first set. 25-23. First set goes to the away squad.
Hey fans, tonight's game is the best of 3 sets.
Well, your thoughts on our first set, Julian? I know you're working. You got a lot going on.
Yeah,
your hands are all over stuff. I know you got a lot happening, but your thoughts on the first set pretty close.
Yeah, and while everybody's up here waving at you, Mr. Superstar.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's me.
No,
I probably owe him money.
No, great set. Good action on the floor. I think everyone enjoyed it. And, of course, like I said, it didn't start out quite fast because, again, this is all-star. They haven't played together. They're just all coming together now. But you can feel the fun and excitement in the air. And just like you said, as people are starting to file in, it's only raising the bar even more. We should have a very, very wonderful night towards the end of all of this.
Thank you, Julian. Julian has been one of the long-standing media production specialists in our community, a great documentarian. He's done a lot of work in a lot of different levels and a lot of different doors and windows that have knocked. He's gone through them, and he's done some great, great work over the years here in our community. And whenever we can have him, basically, I always see, when I see Julian, he's just making a cameo with his talent. He's just helping us out, and so it's always great to have him up here. Kevin Willie also has done so much for us and with us throughout the season. And between Julian and Kevin, you hear us, you see us. Those are the guys that push all the buttons and make sure we, I'll say, sound good. Look good. It's hard to do that with Rick Van Horn, yes. Kenny Calvin, Rich Cornford. Those are guys, you can't make them, some miracles you can't work, Julian, but yes. You do make it sound good. All right.
I tell you what, we can, you and I are on the same page when it comes to especially these high school kids and the exposure that we're given the opportunity to provide for them. Man, I wish you'd have had that in high school.
Well, we talk about, and I've been having this chat with some people this week, so it's very apropos that you mentioned that. By the way, welcome to the Kern Network. You're watching the 2023 Kern County All-Star Volleyball Evening, the first of 2 big matches. And the first set was won by the away squad here. I was just talking to that with some high school coaches recently over the last week, I would say, about mentors, what it means to have people in your life at a young age that take an interest in, and it's not just about trying to win games and be a successful coach or a successful athletic director. It is important,
right.
But at the high school level, there's so many things going on with regards to making sure that the kids are just landing on their feet at high school. They get to their freshman year at high school, and it's a different world, and then you start to work through the process and matriculate through the system from sophomore to junior to senior. Then you start preparing them for what possibly could be more athletics in college. There's so much that goes on in high school that being a friend and being a mentor is just as important as being a good coach.
Yes, you didn't miss a beat on any of that. And one of the biggest things that we need to focus on, especially with all this new stuff going into college, are our transitions. The transitions are becoming more challenging, especially for those kids who may not show a lot of promise early in high school. We know stories, countless stories, where athletes have gone to college and what happened to them? What did they do? And it was all in the transition.
Of course. Well, that's why, and I'll post on the social about, doing this event and how it's, one of my favorite events to do. And it's so genuine. It is. I love seeing the culmination. And I, having daughters that played volleyball here, and I have a son that plays golf in this community in the high school district. I've known some of these kids since they were born,
Wow,
So when you call these matches and you see, you look down and you go, wait a minute, she's a senior in high school? Of course, it makes me wonder how the years have gone, but to see the success of these families and these student athletes, it's just great to call. Let's get back to the volleyball. The team on your left is up 1 set. The team on your right, the home squad, quote unquote, has the lead to start this second set off here.
Yeah, and again, to close it all out, what you were just saying, it's just good that after everything we've come through with COVID and all the different things, that we can be back at this place.
Oh, great serve there. Great serve. And from one warrior to the other, the great serve was McKenna Chambers, and Carly Hayes went down to get it. She's thinking, how many times I've seen this in practice? She's served at me 7,000 times growing up in Tehachapi, and she got me tonight at the All-Star game. That's a good start to a possible point here. How about this young lady? She has played phenomenal volleyball already. Kiki Lucas out of Robert F. Kennedy.
Yeah, being down 1-0 early, they know how to compete. And so their mindset, because they're all-stars, is exactly what you would expect.
But I also like to see how coaches, oh, that's a great get there. They just can't do anything with it. To see how coaches adjust in these things.
Mm-hmm.
It's one thing to adjust in between sets with your team.
Right.
Your crew, your group, because you kind of know what buttons to push and you know who to talk to about some things. Hey, look, get your hands here or with this and that. We've talked about that, this and that, but here you adjust in between sets like, okay, look, here's the positives I see. Let's keep accentuating those. And one of the trends I see that we need to work on is this versus, hey, look, so-and-so, we've been going through this for 2 years. For 2 years. Come on now. It's a different trend. It's a different discussion in between sets.
It's a different discussion, yes it is.
Okay, here we go.
That's all sports.
Nice. There's a good set and a big swing. Roush goes down to get it. That's player of the year kind of stuff. Oh, big block up front by Fernandez, but not enough to stop Mesa from West High School. Nice to see some college coaches here. We got coaching staff from Cal State University Bakersfield, Bakersfield College also there. Great to see some coaches here. How fun is that?
Yes.
That they should be here, right?
They should be here, and it's fun for them. And hopefully, they're able to put a nail on a couple of these players.
Yeah, of course, and we've seen it happen. Last year, the MVP of the second match of the evening, the top player, signed a full ride to Cal Poly, San Luis Obispo. Okay, 3 serving into 4. Ball's tipped. Another big swing there. Nice one by Carly Hayes. Another Warrior stepping up.
Carly Hayes. Hayes will check out and will not serve. And checking in to serve, number 8, Blue Nunez.
And again, we will have an offensive player of the game, a defensive player of the game, and an MVP. Oh, that's a great pass right there. Roush is going to have to push it back. She does. Parker. Oh, nice touch there. Roush just shoves it up and gives everybody a chance to get underneath it. Another nice rally here, and that's going to be Ledesma just long. And having called quite a few volleyball matches at the high school, community college, and Division I level, I'm here to tell you, both of these squads already have found a little bit of a chemistry.
Right, exactly.
They've already kind of started to figure out who does what. Here's Kiki Lucas. Ledesma. Ball hit up front. Stopped enough so this home team can do something with it. Oh, good effort there to get down and get it. Parker pushes it back up. There's a nice shot right there by Monroy. And really nice rally here. This is good to hear. Oh, what a swing by Roush. But it's handled out there by Monroy. Ooh, nice. They're going to give it to Roush again. This time, you see her Tehachapi teammate, McKenna Chambers, say, hey, look, Josephine, I'm going to give you 2 or 3 more shots of this. Don't worry. Don't worry, because it was a great get by Ariana Monroy. A great dig.
Yes.
But they gave it back to Roush in that big arm. Oh, good job there by Sietsma.
Wow.
Big block up front by Roush. A jousting at the net, and there is the South Yosemite Mountain League Player of the Year, Josephine Roush, showing why she's exactly that. Six serving into 5. Oh, good eye there. If you're just getting with us on the Kern 9 Network, I'm Vance Palm with Julian Wilson. This is the 2023 Kern County All-Star Volleyball Night Senior All-Stars. This one is Meza. Tough serve, back set behind her. It was tipped up front. Nice call by the officials, and these are the household name officials. They do all of the top matches here in Kern County, so it's good to see them tonight.
And you know, just like you, just like I, they take this very seriously, working with these young people. They want to be as fair and as correct as they can.
Ledesma has it blocked again by Roush. Roush is starting to impose her will on everybody now. She's starting to, and Randy Randall, head coach of Arvin, thought that might have been a reach over, but
he was close.
Josephine Roush starting to show everybody why she's player of the year in this entire. Oh, that's a nice swing there by Janae Fuentes. And I'm not going to be so bold as to say I know that Janae is ambidextrous, but she's done some damage up there. Number 10 from Foothill High School with both arms, and that was a decisive swing. How about that serve? That's an ace by Cambria Parker and the Taft Wildcat. She knew it too. She was waiting for the ref to confirm it, but she knew it when she hit it. That was one of those very confident swings. Roush throws it up in the air. This one's going to be Chambers. Chambers, and it's just a little deep. Coach Ashley Lance, her head coach, Tehachapi, reminding her, arch that back, give it a good swing. 9 serving into 8. And really good job there, a good swing. It was tipped up front by the away squad, and we're tied at 9. So if you wanted something close, you got it.
And well, you just mentioned a moment ago how them coming together and how they're adjusting to one another, and they're doing it quickly. You know, that's a part of their ability as all-stars to do that, and they know they have to do that.
Right, you know, last thing you want is to build up to this hype and get selected, and you show up and you know, you get blown out. Not going to happen.
Right, nope, not going to happen.
Both these teams playing well. They're teamed up well. They're matched well. Bit of an overpass there.
I mean, the beauty of Advance is that they didn't forget how to play.
And of course not.
They didn't forget how to play.
And that's an interesting point you make, Julian, because, another great serve there by Roush. A great point about this is some of these teams that, you know, didn't get into the playoffs, they've been done for a while. You know, basketball's been filling up their gym,
right,
you know.
Right.
But some of these teams that go and make these long runs into the playoffs, okay, it's, you know, it hasn't been that long. Some of them play club, so they're back in the gym already. But some of these girls, there's another big swing right up there by Janae Fuentes. Ball's tipped up front. Parker, another nice set.
Wow.
Big swing there. Some really good volleyball here. This is nice to see. It's going to be Ledesma. She sneaks one over. A lot of great communication. Ball goes off of Ledesma, but it's McKenna Chambers with the big point. And now, look at this, a 3-point lead. In this game, that's huge.
Yes.
And tonight, we haven't seen a 3-point lead, really, except for the very beginning of set number 1. And here she is, dominate. Here's another opportunity. Here is a nice set there, big swing, but it's a good job by Monroy to get that. And that's going to sneak in the back. Lucas handles that one, a pass over there to Chambers. Big swing and a big point. And I think that was that Giselle Prieto, or was that Roush with the big swing? That was Roush.
That was Roush, yes.
Okay. And how about this? Out of nowhere, the home squad, for lack of a better way to identify these teams, the team on the right of your screen is up 10. Roush, Chambers, back to Roush, and all of a sudden Roush is taking control here, and it is set point here in the second set.
And she has taken control. You talk about leadership. That's exactly what we are witnessing right now. This is what leadership looks like.
J-Dub, you're 100% right. Another tough serve, but should be okay, and it's back in play. Chambers,
there
Roush,
she goes.
big swing, but it's a good job by the Arvin Bear to go down and get that, and that's Nunez. Sneaks one in the corner, and it is the kill for the win, Giselle Prieto. Uh-oh. A big win. A big, big win. Well, that sets the stage for the third and final set in this match.
And I don't think that either one of us had any expectations. Like I said, it's an all-star match, so we're going to get what we get. But I tell you what, this is turning out just like you'd want to see it.
Of
Both
course.
of these teams are going for it.
In the first set was 25-23, a tight one. Second set, this home squad put a little bit of a beat down on the away squad, and here we go. We're moving into the third and final set, the championship game here in this first match. This is the 2023 Kern County All-Star Volleyball Night, brought to you by the Kern High Network. Our thanks to Stan Green and Javier and their entire team that have taken the time to put these together. We've been doing this a long time now, been doing this a lot of years, and so
who do you have on the radar now for our players?
For the awards?
Yes, for our players of the games. I mean, man, it's not going to be hard, but it's not going to be easy.
I have an answer for you.
Yes.
I'll answer it with a question. Wouldn't you like to know?
Oh, why did I open myself up for that?
Julian Wilson will be filming that. You're going to be covering that live. He might talk you through a couple things, but once the final point has been made here, I've got to head down. And I don't make a decision on this. I'm not a deciding factor, but they have me kind of stand there and hand out the award and take photos. And, you know, but as far as any decision that gets made over who wins these awards, that's done between the coaches and Tom Myers and maybe a little bit of insight, a little bit of input from
you.
No. Look, my man, I've learned my lesson with that. I've gone in there before a few years ago and I said, well, I think this, and that. And by the time I finished my sentence, they'd already decided who the awards were going to and everything. I said, well, good, let's make it easy on everybody. You hand me you tell me who it is and I'll say their name. That's a lot easier on me too. Because, and I'm about to say the cheesiest thing, but in a sense, these they're all award winners for being seniors here and making it to this level, and here we go. This is it.
And so what was cheesy about that?
You know, you're all winners. I know somebody.
Yeah.
I'm going to hear it from. There's going to be one dad watching this that's going to text me tonight with a quotation and a laughing emoji. Hey, you're all winners. I know I'm going to hear it. Here we go. Championship game here in this first match. Tough serve to start out with. Wow, how about that? And that's a great serve by Isabella Farias.
I don't think that's going to happen again to our Josephine.
1-0. Oh, how about this? And she went after her teammate. She went after Crystal Cardenas. How about that? And, you know, one other aspect that we'll talk about here in a second, score is 2-0. They're going to check something in the book real quick, so it gets an opportunity to talk about this part of it. And we always talk about this in these senior all-star games, Julian. For many of these young ladies here, this is it. This is the last time they'll play in a school competitive volleyball match. They may go on to play in, you know, a lot of them go play intramural in college. Some will play in city leagues. Some will play in beach, you know, in some beach leagues if they're going to a campus that's close to the water like that, and play this kind of an intramural beach team. That's what my middle daughter, Sophia, plays in a really competitive beach league down there. But it's not for a school. So representing a school for many of these student athletes on the floor tonight, this will be their final time. And you can see that some of them are like, you know what, this is it. This is going to be it. I'm going to make the most of it. We see it in our basketball ones, too. Guys that have played their whole life, but they're going to go another direction.
Right.
Maybe they didn't get tall enough. Maybe they didn't get their jumper where they needed it. Maybe they just know, you know what, this is it. So it's always important to know that as well. Here we go, 2-0. And again, Farias with another tough serve. This is going to be handled by Chambers, and Chambers hits the antenna. So a good start for the away squad here.
Yeah, you know, Vance, you brought up a very good point. We'll revisit that when we get another break because there's a lot that comes into play for these athletes when you're talking about moving on.
Okay, that goes low, and it'll be 1 serving into 3. This is the championship game.
Now back to serve number 15, McKenna Chambers.
Oh, what a good job to get down and get that right there by Ledesma. A miss by Lucas, and I've got to tell you, that's the first mistake we've seen from her all night. She's been solid in every single thing she's done.
Yeah, I was waiting for that ball to go to the other side. I don't know how she missed it.
Well, we're so used to her just being perfect.
I tell you what's been great about this all-star match, you haven't seen the service errors.
Oh, you're so right.
You haven't seen the service errors.
Nice duel right there at the front of the net. Roush handles her teammate's swing. And again, it's Kiki. Kiki Lucas has made a believer out of me. It's 2 serving into 4. And this is Sietsma, first name Cassidy. Great, tough serve. So a lot of back and forth, a lot of one hits. Chambers puts it up. Roush, free ball for the away side. There's a nice swing down the line. How about this from Carly Hayes? And we have a ton of Tehachapi Warrior fans here, which is great to see. They make the drive down 58. And
checking in to serve for the away squad, number 8, Blue Nunez.
you know, pretty soon, these Tehachapi fans, when they come down to Baco, are going to be really, really stoked that the freeway's done.
Yes.
You know, they're going to be, man, oh man, this is beautiful. And for those of you watching out of town, maybe you've got a niece or a granddaughter or someone playing here or a cousin, you're thinking, what do you mean, Bakersfield, the freeways aren't done? No, the freeways are done, but there's one coming from the east. Then when that gets done, it's going to be superb. Oh, what a great set. Big swing by Roush, and it was tipped first by Parker and then tipped secondly by Monroy, and after 2 tips, it was
For the home squad, number 13, Giselle
too
Prieto.
tough to get back.
Kiki Lucas back to serve.
And this young lady at the service line, 3 serving into 6. Kiki Lucas has just been really great. And just outside. Again, after this match, it's going to be the South Yosemite Valley League against the South Yosemite River League. Some of your bigger schools. Oh, and it's nicked on the way out. Ariana Monroy hits it, and she said, doggone it, that was out. What am I doing?
What am I doing?
Home squad catching up. 5 serving into 6. Oh, tough serve. Monroy goes down to get that one, though. Here's Ledesma. Ledesma with a big swing. Lucas pushes it up, and it's going to be Roush, and that's long. Just couldn't get her body turned. But other than that, Josephine Roush has been something else.
Again, just like I said earlier, you know, her presence alone makes a difference on that floor.
You're right. You're so right. McKenna Chambers tips it over. That's going to be out. So, you know, this home squad on the right of your screen trying to make something happen here. And now they trail only by 1, and they'll serve. So it'll be 6 serving into 7. Yoslin Leon. And that's Fuentes up front, and they were looking for a tip call. Touch call, didn't get it. Confusion in the back line, and another point by this away squad. So here we go. We're building up in this 3rd and final set championship game in this first match of the 2023 Kern County All-Star Volleyball Nights. It's a pleasure to have all of you with us. And here's Cambria Parker.
Wow.
Roush goes up to get it. Almost hits the loudspeaker above us.
That one was going to the roof.
And a back set by Roush. Shoved up. Again, it's Parker. Ledesma, and that's put right back by Roush, waiting for it. Boy, just a dominant player since the second set started.
In the game for the home squad, number 5, Roxy Fernandez back to serve, Josephine Roush.
Oh, the ball snuck over. How about that? Giselle Prieto.
Number 13, Giselle Prieto.
Prieto just willed it up, over, and down.
I think she was even surprised.
Yeah, well, she hit that underspin on it, and
Yes.
just nice. Well, that's again, you've got Fuentes, who's so tall that she'll just kind of decide at the last second if she's going to use her right arm or her left arm and just knocks it in. Tallest player on the floor. Tied at 9. You know what this does also? When you get a good when there's 2 matches for the evening, like there will be in basketball, if the first one is good and compelling and exciting and close, it just sets the stage for the second event of the evening.
Yes, they have to. They have to bring everything they can bring on that second.
You're right.
match.
They say, hey, look at this. Oh, that's a sweet touch, but it's handled out there by Fernandez. Nice job by Roxy. Doesn't let that drop. Parker with a set. Big swing, handled from Warrior to Warrior. And that's going to be 4 hits. Can't do it. And so, again, the away team is up 10-9, and serving is Brianna Ledesma. She has been a staple out there for Coach Randall and Coach Stinson. Tough serve, but Lucas goes down to get it. Uh-oh. Roush able to push it back over. And that's going to be 4 hits there as well.
And we're staying close. We're at 10-10, like you said. This is exactly what you would expect to see almost.
All you can hope for, right?
Checking in serve for the home squad, number 6, Crystal Cardenas.
Okay, Crystal Cardenas, East High blade. Hits to one of her blades. Hayes can't convert. James Gibson, the North High head coach, having some fun with Kiki Lucas. Say, I told you, I told you. Whatever they talked about, he looked over and gave her, I told you. Oh,
wow, nice.
Great effort there. Who else but Roush? Big swing by Carly Hayes.
By the teammate. I think she's going to be playing for BC next year.
Well, you know what's crazy, too, is that, you know, you want to be super happy for your longtime teammate that you've spent so many years with, but then part of you is like, that's the last person I want seeing to get a, you know,
that's right.
Human nature, right?
Yep, human nature.
Like, oh, no. Got to ride with her all the way back to Tehachapi. Cambria Parker to serve. Okay, handled well. Chambers, smart play by McKenna.
Chambers with a nice dump over the net for the point. Chambers now back to serve.
And the scoreboard got jacked up here. They're going to have to get this right. Okay, tied at 11. Tied at 11.
No, we're 12-11. They had to fix that. Yeah, I don't know where the line got broken.
Oh, so the home squad's up 12-11. Okay. Great job to go down and get that. Well, that's some nice volleyball here. That hits the antenna. And all of a sudden now it's 13-11. 2-point lead now for this home squad. And it's McKenna Chambers. Roush, high set to Lucas, and just long.
Checking in for the away squad, number 2, Ariana Monroy. Monroy will serve.
Okay, Monroy to serve. The Miramonte senior, first name Ariana. And that's going to be just long. A big swing there by Roxy Fernandez, and it's deep. And her head coach at Arvin, Randy Randall, is clapping because it went out. And that's how to be a weird feeling, you know, like, man, that's my gal. That's my star. But I got to clap. She hit it out. Coaching against her. Oh, and the ball hung up on the tape. McKenna Chambers, it worked the first time, and it might have worked that time.
That was close. That was close.
And now, the squad on your left. The away team is up 1. Ooh, that ball just sneaks over the net. And it's in. What a beautiful shot by Fernandez. So Roxy says, all right, I hit one deep, I'll drop one short.
And I wonder why she let that one go, because, I mean, we could see from here that was going to fall in. She just let it go.
Okay, Cassidy Stietsma again. She's got kind of a sideways start, and then she walks into it. Nice serve. Good pass. Nice set. Roush, she's been quiet for a second. Oh, and it's handled by Monroy. She might get it again. She does, and this time the athleticism and the hang time of Josephine Roush.
And she was determined.
Oh, so they're playing. Oh, they're calling this 2 points. So the first one to 15. So now it's match point. This is match point, my man. It's a low serve, and that's going to do it. They win it, 16-14. I'll tell you what, I'm going to say goodbye for a few minutes. I'm going to go downstairs. We're going to do an awards ceremony, and then I'll be back to join Julian. We'll be back. I'll be back in a few minutes. Home team wins it. What a great start to tonight.
Check. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Check. Ladies and gentlemen, now to announce the players of the game for tonight. But before we get started, a couple of quick thank yous. A thank you to Mr. Stan Green and his staff for putting this on tonight with us. And of course, I didn't get a chance to thank our officials, our fantastic officials. They're with us all year long. Mr. Junior Manrique, Mr. Tom Ramos, Miss Liz Flores, and Miss Rosie Nunez. Thank you guys. And now for the player introductions of the game, it's my pleasure to introduce. We've been doing this for a long time, my friend. Mr. Vance Paul.
We've been doing it so long, you forgot my name. Thank you, Tom. Appreciate it. Titan Tom Myers. First of all, thanks for being here, everybody, and what a great first match. Let's hear it for both of our teams in the first match to get it going. That's how you set the table right there. We have been doing this a long time, and every time it's a fantastic evening. All right, we have 4 awards to give out. Stan Green, Johnny Rhodes from the Kern High School District will be handing these awards out. We have an offensive player of the game for both sides. We have a defensive player of the game for only one side, and then we have a most valuable player. Our first award will be going to the offensive player of the game from the home squad. Wow, what a match. We were calling it up on the live stream, and Everything she did seemed to work just perfectly. From Robert F. Kennedy, number 12, Kiki Lucas. This is the weird awkward part. Let's go. One more time, a nice round of applause for Kiki. Congratulations, young lady. Well deserved, well deserved. All right, now the offensive player of the game for the away squad. Again, from up on top and calling this match, what a great job. Really appreciate her hard work. From West High School, number 11, Oriana Mesa. Oriana. Once again, a nice round of applause for Oriana. Thank you. Defensive player of the game, and we only give one of these for the entire match. The defensive player of the game will go to the East Bakersfield Blade, number 1, Isabella Farias. Coach Randall. Before I give out the last award, and I know we do this a lot, we ask for everybody to give applause and thank a lot of people, but for you parents especially, I'm a volleyball parent, how about a big round of applause for these coaches? Thank you, Coach. Appreciate it so much. Thank you. If you've been a coach, you know what it's about. If you're a parent, you definitely do. And now, on to the MVP of this first match. Sometimes it's a close battle, and sometimes they just kind of rise above it all. How about a big round of applause? She is also, by the way, the player of the year for this league. How about a big round of applause? The Tehachapi Warrior, Josephine Roush. Thank you, Josephine. What I like to do with the MVP is we have a short interview. First of all, this has got to be fun. It's fun to play in this, but was there a little bit of competitive juices to get going in that second set?
Yes, I was determined to help my team out. We need to come out and get that dub. That first match, when we're having issues, I like to bring the team together. We need to just hype it up, and I believe that our team came out and did that.
When you have a warrior on the other side of the net, are you really happy for them, or are you trying to beat them?
A mix of both.
A mix of both. Very politically correct. Last question. What are your plans? What are you doing? What's next?
Right now I'm playing club at BBC. I do not have a college chosen as of yet, but I'm hoping to get that figured out soon.
Congratulations on a great night. MVP, Josephine Roush. Thank you very much. All right, we're going to get the second one going. Have a good couple minutes. We'll be back.
We all come from different backgrounds and practice different traditions, but we belong to one humanity. At Valley Strong Credit Union, we care deeply about the communities where we live and serve. That's why over the past 80 years, we've donated and invested millions of dollars into various partnerships, nonprofits, and businesses in Kern County. And as we continue to grow, we remain rooted here in our community. Valley Strong. Grow your possibilities. We all come from different backgrounds and practice different traditions, but we belong to one humanity. At Valley Strong Credit Union, we care deeply about the communities where we live and serve. That's why over the past 80 years, we've donated and invested millions of dollars into various partnerships, nonprofits, and businesses in Kern County. And as we continue to grow, we remain rooted here in our community. Valley Strong. Grow your possibilities.
It's wicked cool. It's our new aviation class. It gives kids a chance to break into the industry. There's a lot of careers in aviation. This class is a lot more than just flying planes.
We've learned so much already. We've learned how to take off. We've learned instrument flight rules. It's something everyone can do, I think.
Good. And you see, remember that horizon? Try to keep it parallel to your cockpit.
After the 2-year program, they're going to be able to take the knowledge test for their private pilot exam. I am a pilot. I've been in Bakersfield for 10 years. I worked as an instructor for 6 years and then became a corporate pilot. And I'm a teacher here. We have amazing equipment. Even flight schools don't have that much equipment.
You put a class like this somewhere at North High, and it's really preparing kids to succeed because it gives them a whole new set of opportunities they never knew that they had the chance to pursue. I'm proud to say that I'm from North High School and that we have administration that's willing to put the money into offering really, really neat programs like this and preparing kids to succeed.
A lot of more hands-on activities, a lot more about woodworking and what to do, how to make a career for myself.
It's not only for guys. I am actually learning how to make cupboards and put everything together, like doors, cabinets. It's really fun, actually.
Yeah, well, It's really amazing to see their growth over the course of a year and how they can come in with no real skill at all and leave being able to actually produce furniture and cabinetry.
Houses need cabinets, businesses having a pool of resources or kids that have some knowledge in the industry would be real good.
Pull down on that. Let's slide these up. Watch fingers.
It's changed a lot. What I'm seeing here is what it's going towards. The CNC equipment, computers. I could actually build cabinets out of this shop. It's state of the art. It really is.
I am constantly looking for students that have been through these programs. It's always nice to have a person that has some experience. It's a lot easier to train. I think we're fortunate in Bakersfield that the Kern High School District has invested in a program like this. I would encourage other businesses to partner up with the Kern High School District like I've done here, because this really shows you what can be done if business comes together with the Kern High School District.
This is where we're going to train the kids to actually get jobs in the industry. We're going to give them the basic tools that they need, also the skills that they need to understand where they fit into the industry.
All the animated things, because we have everything that we need in the scenes.
They are learning the principles of animation, Photoshop. They're learning how to animate in 2D and 3D. And when you swap to that shape, then you're just going to drag these over here.
The storyboard aspect of creating basically the skeleton of the story, and then just sort of directing people in my vision of what I want in the story. And it's also giving me the advantage of Mr. Fullard, since he's worked at so many companies, being able to put it in my resume and be like, this is the art direction I've received.
I was shearing my lamb for fair. I have 2 lambs. Taking care of animals is you feed them twice a day, make sure they have water, walk them, make sure they're ready for fair.
Vet science is the first year before you can actually go into animal science, and it's a lot of like hands-on with the different animals, and you get to learn different things such as giving shots, castrating, all that fun stuff. For me, wanting to be a vet when I'm older, it prepares me. All the stuff that I'm learning in ag is definitely going to help me.
I'm in ag communications. Anything that you see on the Facebook page is what we do, and pictures, and we do all the posters that are around campus, anything that just promotes ag.
Our students are all part of the FFA organization, and through that we have a chapter officer team. We do monthly chapter meetings because we're trying to get them involved outside of class, so they can find something that they're interested in, and they need something that's going to hook them so that they're ready for life after high school.
In animal care, the students learn a variety of things, whether it's tools or terms. In the veterinary field, they learn about the skeletal systems, the animal nutrition, the housing, how to properly care for them. They also have the opportunity in the spring to actually go work at a veterinary hospital or at an animal shelter or a grooming salon.
Animal restraint, weight and temperature, pulse, respiration, all of that I learned here.
They take a state certified test, and if they pass, they become a certified vet assistant right out of high school.
It's always hands-on, and so I think that's what really helps us, is that we're not just getting it from a textbook, we're actually doing these things, and we're actually practicing these things that we'll be doing in our future careers.
It's wicked cool. It's our new aviation class. It gives kids a chance to break into the industry. There's a lot of careers in aviation. This class is a lot more than just flying planes.
We've learned so much already. We've learned how to take off. We've learned instrument flight rules. It's something everyone can do, I think.
Good. And you see, remember that horizon? Try to keep it parallel to your cockpit.
After the 2-year program, they're going to be able to take the knowledge test for their private pilot exam. I am a pilot. I've been in Bakersfield for 10 years. I worked as an instructor for 6 years and then became a corporate pilot. And I'm a teacher here. We have amazing equipment. Even flight schools don't have that much equipment.
You put a class like this somewhere at North High, and it's really preparing kids to succeed because it gives them a whole new set of opportunities they never knew that they had a chance to pursue. I'm proud to say that I'm from North High School and that we have administration that's willing to put the money into offering really, really neat programs like this and preparing kids to succeed.
manufacturing engineering. We design parts, 3D parts, 2D parts, we create assemblies.
It's helping me get training in all of this stuff, like the computer programs that we have here, the machines that we have here. We learn a lot of math in here, mostly geometry and fractions, because I love math. That's why I'm in this class.
Mr. Lemmy, he's a great instructor.
So the problem is this piece itself.
He really goes hands-on with us. He helps us as much as we can. We've learned a lot from him.
Right now we're supplying students that are skilled in the safety, basic operation of machine work, and then they also leave with some soft skills. They understand they have to be on time. They understand that they have to get up and talk to people. Most of them are walking out of here with a solid foundation in the entry level of a trade.
They can have a job anywhere they go because they have a basic understanding of what it's going to take to put products out that people are going to use.
Hopefully this is a good career for me. End up doing something good, have a good life, and make some money.
Well, we're learning a lot, and especially with just the basic knowledge of what you would need for an entry-level job.
All the basic skills to be a medical assistant in a doctor's office or a clinic.
You're leaning on it, and that'll make a difference.
And then they also do on-the-job training, and they work in doctor's offices or clinics throughout Kern County. The kids are job ready, and many of them are employed before the end of the school year. They're promised a job, as well as they continue their education. We have many registered nurses out there and even physicians.
I'm thinking I want to be an anesthesiologist. So a lot of school, but it'll be worth it in the end. We're learning the different roles, what a game designer is, what they do, and how video games are made, and how to deconstruct them.
We're also going to be teaching the hard skills, which includes learning the Unreal Engine. And what the Unreal Engine is it's a game development tool that students will be able to use to make their very own video games. And this is something that actually industry professionals use every day to make some of the top-selling games. They're all the same size. You're all on the same plane. There's no undulating terrain or anything like that.
Our instructor, he's really amazing. He encourages everybody. He's really fun, and he makes learning fun.
So they've got top-of-the-line computers here, and they're set up to excel. I would be surprised if other students their age coming out of high school would have anywhere near the level of expertise that these guys are going to have.
A lot of more hands-on activities, a lot more about woodworking and what to do, how to make a career for myself.
It's not only for guys. I am actually learning how to make cupboards and put everything together, like doors, cabinets. It's really fun, actually.
Yeah, well, it's really amazing to see their growth over the course of a year and how they can come in with no real skill at all and leave being able to actually produce furniture and cabinetry.
Houses need cabinets, businesses having a pool of resources or kids that have some knowledge in the industry would be real good.
Pull down on that. Let's slide these up. Watch fingers.
It's changed a lot. What I'm seeing here is what it's going towards. The CNC equipment, computers. I could actually build cabinets out of this shop. It's state of the art. It really is.
I am constantly looking for students that have been through these programs. It's always nice to have a person that has some experience. It's a lot easier to train. I think we're fortunate in Bakersfield that the Kern High School District has invested in a program like this. I would encourage other businesses to partner up with the Kern High School District like I've done here, because this really shows you what can be done if business comes together with the Kern High School District.
Special guy, man. Hey, you ever hear him sing that old Charlie Chaplin song, Smile When Your Heart Is Aching? That is heartbreaking, man.
So we should hear about T1 if you're already committed to some schools.
Well, I don't know of any commits yet.
We all come from different backgrounds and practice different traditions, but we belong to one humanity. At Valley Strong Credit Union, we care deeply about the communities where we live and serve. That's why over the past 80 years, we've donated and invested millions of dollars into various partnerships, nonprofits, and businesses in Kern County. And as we continue to grow, we remain rooted here in our community. Valley Strong. Grow your possibilities.
Volleyball game. Now for player introductions. First up for the away team. From Garces Memorial High School, number 1, Jessica Hernandez. Jessica's plans this year to go to college and pursue a degree in sociology. She'd like to thank her family and her friends for always supporting her and everything and pushing her to be her best. She loves you all so much. Up next, from Centennial High School, number 2, Amanda Zapata. Next year she'll be playing at BC and starting her nursing career. She'd like to thank her family and friends for always supporting her in her volleyball career. Up next, from Independence High School, number 4, Nia Martinez. Nia's plans for next year to attend college. She would like to thank all the people closest to her for their love and support. Up next, from Centennial High School, number 4, Marley Rance. Next year, Marley is planning on attending Cal Poly Stainless Baseball featuring degree science. She'd like to thank her mom for always supporting her in all that she does. Up next, Casey and her parents. Up next, from Independence High School, number 14, Valeria Leon. Valeria is going to attend a CSU or go to Porterville College and transfer to a CSU to become a registered nurse someday. She'd like to thank her family for being at all the games and for supporting her throughout it all. She'd like to thank her friends for coming to her games and cheering her on. And yes, she heard you most of the time and it helped. And last but not least, she'd like to thank her team and coach for making this season the best yet. You guys are her second family. And thanks from Garson Memorial High School, number 17, Melanie Hunt. Melanie's going to attend the Kern University next year. She'd like to thank her family and coaches and teammates and her friends for always supporting her and pushing her to be better. Up next, from Highland High School, number 21, Melanie Alvarez. Melanie plans on attending college to work towards becoming a physical therapist. She'd like to thank her mom for the unconditional love and support she has continuously provided her no matter what, and for always pushing her to be a better person and player. Let's hear it for the away squad, everybody! Pardon me while I get my script ready. Here we go. It was last minute, folks. I'm doing the best I can. All right, here we go. Up next, the home squad. Our first player from Highland High School, number 1, Jacqueline Patina. Jacqueline plans to go to college for career law. She'd like to thank her mom for always supporting her in the sport and God for giving her the opportunity to play. Up next from Fletcher High School, number 2, Kaylee Dominguez. Kaylee says she's going to university out of town and out of state. That's intentional, by the way. She'd like to thank her family and her coaches. Up next from Stockdale High School, number 3, Malaya Kavakovich. She's going to Bakersfield College to get an AS in biology. She wants to try out for that, and she plans to go to study psychology and then to go to psychiatry school. She'd like to thank her coach, Marie Colas, for helping her so much this year. Also, her family for supporting her with club volleyball and academics. And finally, her club coach for helping her improve so much. Up next, Stockdale High School, number 4, Sophie Shador. Sophie wants to continue to play volleyball at university. She'd like to thank her friends and family for always supporting her. From Bridgeview High School, number 7, Eva Torres. Eva plans for next year to after graduating high school, she wants to go to college. She'd like to thank her mom for always being there for her. Up next, from Bridgeview High School, number 8, Angelina Torres. Next year she plans on going to college, and she'd like to thank her family for their support. Up next, from Garces High School, number 9, Maddie Camarillo. Next year she plans on going to college to study business. She'd like to thank her coaches throughout the years, especially Rachel Wolf, for coaching her throughout high school, and for her family for always supporting her and pushing her to be her best. Up next, from Fletcher High School, number 9, Chloe Whiting. Chloe plans on playing volleyball in college next year and pursuing volleyball. She'd like to thank her friends and family. Up next, from Stockdale High School, number 10, Carly Hogue. Carly plans on going to college and continue her academics next year. She'd like to thank her parents and coaches for always giving the most support and love. Up next, from Independence High School, number 11, Keelan Holden. Keelan hopes to attend San Diego State University to major in biology. She'd like to thank her mom, dad, brother, aunt, and the rest of her family for supporting her throughout the years. Up next, from Stockdale High School, number 12, Taylor Henderson. She plans to go to TCU in Arizona next year, and she'd like to thank her family for supporting her. Up next, from Liberty High School, number 13, Callie Cahill. She'd like to thank her coaches, Morgan, Heather, Casey, and her parents. Up next, from Fletcher High School, number 14, Kate Queen. Kate plans on going to junior college next year to play volleyball and to study forestry. She'd like to thank her parents and her friends. From Frontier High School, number 15, the Caveman, Natalie Castillo. Natalie plans on going to college to continue school and volleyball. She wanted to thank her parents, brother, Coach Gardner, Coach Flipper, and Coach Sash. Up next, from Liberty High School, number 16, Kira Wolf. Kira plans on going to a 2-year college and then transferring to a 4-year. She'd like to thank coaches Morgan Jake, Tender Graham, and Casey State. Let's hear it for the home squad, everybody. Coaches for today's game for the away squad are Morgan Jake, Kim Harper, and Casey Sate. For the home squad, Katie Gardner and Nikki Elmer.
So, national.
Check, check, check. There we go. Somebody's not very smart about the stuff around here, folks. I apologize. Check, check. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask you please rise for the singing of our national anthem, performed by Centennial High School sophomore Ada Larson.
Stripes and bright stars through
You're on, baby. What you mean?
Welcome back, everybody, to the Kern High Network, where we feature live exclusive coverage of high school activities and athletics here in the Kern High School District. Tonight it is exactly that, athletics. And it is the 2023 Kern County All-Star Volleyball Night. This is the final match of the evening, the second match between the South Yosemite River League and South Yosemite Valley League. However, those two leagues have players represented on both of these teams tonight. It's not the River against the Valley League. It's players from the River and players from the Valley League on both of these teams. The home team, Taylor Henderson, Jackie Medina, Natalie Castillo, Ava Torres, Maddie Camarillo, Sophie Chenur, Chloe Whiting, Kaylin Bolden, Callie Cahill, Kate Lee, Carly Hogue, Kaylee Dominguez, Kira Wolf, Alaya Kavakovich, and Angelina Torres. They are coached by Katie Gardenhire and Nikki Elmore from Frontier High School. They'll be on the right side of your screen, the home team. From the away side, the left side, Maya Barron, Addison Olson, Amy Herman, Amanda Zepeda, Caitlin Downing, Samantha Rogers, Melanie Hott, Marley Reyes, Amira Sheik, Mia Martinez, Jessica Hernandez, Valerie Albaron, Valeria Leon, Priscilla Rubalcaba, and Lacey Palayo. The head coaches are Morgan Dake from Liberty and Kim Harper from Centennial. And as we go throughout the evening, we'll let you know where these players went to school. And we'll start off with Maya Barron, the Liberty High School senior. She is the player of the year for South Yosemite River League from Liberty High School. And that last name, no strange name in this Kern County athletic world. The Barron family, her older sister Carissa playing at CSU Northridge. Her brother is a great baseball pitcher for Cal State Bakersfield. The Barron name synonymous with big-time athletics, Hall of Fame mom. Tough serve by Chenur. Chenur out of Stockdale High. Boy, that's a nice set there and a little dink. And that set, by the way, came from Taylor Henderson from Stockdale. She made second team All River. Chenur, tough serve. She made first team All River. I'm Vance Palm, joined by my partner Julian Wilson. And Julian, as I look down our rosters, I've got a lot of red ink on both of them because that emphasizes they're either the player of the year, which there's only two of them, and they happen to be on the same team tonight, and then all of the first and second teamers in red ink on these two rosters. There's a ton of them all over the place. It's going to be a nice match tonight.
I'm not surprised you have the red ink that you have on your page. You can already see the difference just in the intensity coming out this first set.
That's a nice play by Addison Olson, the Bakersfield High School driller. Now back to serve Amanda Cepeda from Centennial High School. Jersey 2, and they've got, two color jerseys always for away and home. And right now, we're just stopped for a second. Addison Olson just fixing her shoes. Back to serve Amanda Cepeda. Boy, there's a nice set cross court. Floated over. Barron pushes it up high. And that's a big swing right there. And that's by Amy Herman, the other player of the year. And she's the player of the year in the Valley League. So you have Maya Barron, player of the year in the River League. Amy Herman, player of the year in the Valley League. The two player of the years are on the same squad. Boy, if you're the home team, aren't you complaining about that?
Yeah, how did that happen?
How did that happen? Chenur's going to have to really muscle this one over, and it doesn't happen. So there's three Mustangs out there right now. Carly Hogue, Sophie Chenur, and Taylor Henderson. But right now, it's Amanda Cepeda from Centennial. And it's 4 serving into 3. This is going to be Herman. Another kill for the player of the year in the South Yosemite Valley League, Amy Herman from Bakersfield Christian High School. I want to send out a special thank you to our Kern County Officials Association for having these 4 referees here tonight. They're the best of the best, and they've been getting warm rounds of applause whenever they're mentioned. The away team on your left is up 5-3. Chenur floats it back over. A big swing from the lefty, and that is Callie Cahill. Callie came bursting out of the side door for the introductions, and she almost fell over.
Right.
She came shooting out like a rocket, and She was so excited to get over here and greet her head coaches, Gardenhire and Elmore, she almost fell down, and we were like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, I appreciate the excitement, that's for sure.
Big swing, but it's going to be long. Oh, it was tipped. They're going to say it was tipped up front, so that big swing by Addison Olsen, no. They just went ahead and called it out. Okay,
right.
My mistake. Tied at 5. And that goes into the net.
And we talked earlier about the service errors. I don't remember seeing very many service errors at last match.
You've hexed us.
I don't. No, hey, no hex. I'm up here.
You're so right. You're so right. Well, there's no such thing as an announcer's curse, right?
Yeah, well, I got to tell it like it is.
There's no such thing as a director-producer curse. That is
right.
long from Olsen.
And it's 2 service errors.
But there's no curse.
That's right, it's
but
not.
Since you've mentioned it, it's happened twice in a row.
Yeah.
That's the voice of Julian Wilson. You always give, you give props after. I'll tell you a story in a minute because you know Greg Kerr very well.
Yes.
Okay, 6-6. Back to serve, and it's a good one. Jackie Medina from Highland, back set there, and that's going to be a point. Medina's going all the way to the other side of the court. And it should be 7-6. The team on the left, the away team.
I hadn't seen an indication as of yet.
There it is.
There we go.
Check in for the away squad, number 17.
All right, back to serve. Now, this young lady right here, Priscilla Ruvalcaba, last year she was one of our Kern Network Player of the Matches. And she's from Independence High School, and she was an absolute dynamo on defense and also setting. She was setting all these power hitters from Independence High School, and she played a huge role in winning the match that we called last year for the Kern Network. She was one of our T-shirt winners. That's Priscilla Ruvalcaba, jersey 9. She's going to set right now, and there's another beauty. Big block up front by Maddie Camarillo. So it's going to be 7 serving into 8. So the big block by Maddie Camarillo.
Angelina Torres, coming into the front row, number 11, Caitlin Coleman.
And now to serve. Let me make sure I get this right here. We've got a lot of double numbers. Okay, I want to make sure I got it right. That's Angelina Torres. So Angelina Torres from Ridgeview High School, senior for the Wolfpack. She's back serving, and she's helped the home team get a lead here, 9 serving 8. Tough serve from the lefty. Good pass. Great set by Ruvalcaba. Oh, no, they're going to say it was a double. Wow. You look at the coaching staff, Morgan Dake, Kim Harper. I see the great Sarah Slayton-Price, who became a national champion in this gym right here. You talk about volleyball royalty. If you look in the left part of your screen, the coaching staff over on that side, sitting over there, in the middle of the 3 sitting down, Sarah Slayton-Price. She was a national champion under the last name Slayton. And it all happened in this gym.
Player substitutions. Checking in for the away squad, number 2, Amanda Zepeda.
So here's a good look at Amy Herman.
Amy Herman, back to serve.
Player of the Year in the South Yosemite Valley League. Good swing. Ruvalcaba puts it up. This is going to be handled nicely. Some really good volleyball being played here early and mishandled there by Medina. This away team has got schools from Liberty, Bakersfield, Bakersfield Christian, Centennial, Frontier, Garces, Independence, Highland, Stockdale. Nice block up front. Big block by Alberon. And that's in. That's a kill. Kaylin Bolden, first team all South Yosemite Valley League, and that's Kaylin Bolden. And I remember calling that match last year when she and Ruvalcaba and Mia Martinez, who's out on the floor right now, the independent squad, tough. Right now, the home screen on the home team on the right side of your screen, they're up 12-10.
Back to serve number 10, Carly Ho.
Ruvalcaba, cross-court set. It was a nice long rally. From Falcon to Falcon, she smiles and she passes it. It's like, I got you. Oh, it's a really great rally here. And another left-handed swing by Bolden. Got to love that. Big swing there on the outside by Zepeda. That goes wide. Long rally. Good point there for the home squad on the right of your screen. Now back to serve. Carly Hogue. Called her name quite a bit over the years. Well, that was smart there by Ruvalcaba.
Checking in for the away squad.
That was a great interview with Priscilla last year. I think it was Kevin Willie was with me, and we interviewed her, and we had her down on the court, and we presented her with her T-shirt, and we went to ask her a question, and then it just dawned on her, oh my gosh, I have to answer to a live stream with all my teammates. And the first thing she did was just start cracking up laughing, and the whole team laughed, and she had a good laugh. But great player in Ruvalcaba. Oh, wow.
Number 7, Addison Olsen.
Might be long, and it is. And
Checking in for the home squad, number 12.
that was Amira Sheik. Long serve there from the Frontier Titan. Now it's Taylor Henderson for Maria Kolatz's Stockdale Mustangs. Saw Maria earlier tonight. Opportunity here for the away squad. Henderson pushes it up. Oh, just long.
Checking into the game for the away squad, number 14, Maya Barron. And number 8, Lacey Polite.
You know, Vance, I have to mention, as I watch these young ladies play, I mean, they are really enjoying playing with one another, just like we talked about earlier. You know, they're all stars, and wow, the memory they'll have.
Good defense up front by Kaylin Bolden, but her teammates not able to get to the bottom of it and keep it up there. So we're tied at 14. Hey, we had a great first match. 2 of the 3 matches were very, very close.
Yes, they were.
If needed, we play 3 sets, but the third set is to 15. And in the first match, the third set was won 16-14. So we've had some really exciting volleyball all evening. This is the 2023 Kern County All-Star Volleyball Night. Seniors from around the county playing and represented all 4 leagues. And the first match of the evening was between the Horizon and Mountain Leagues, and this is between the River and the Valley League.
Number 4, Sophie Shador. And coming into the front row, number 9, Chloe Whiting.
Back to serve. Shanor. By the way, Shanor, first team All River. That's going to be long. Swung out by Castillo, but just deep.
Checking back into the game for the away team. Number 8, Amy Herman. Amanda Cepeda back to serve.
Cepeda, jump serve. Boy, that's tough. That's nice. Floated back over by Cahill. This might go, and it does go inside to Olsen. Olsen with the swing, Shanor with the set. Nice defense right there up front by Olsen, and wow, Addison Olsen gets up and blocks it. I happened to be at the Jockey Club breakfast about 6-7 weeks ago, and Addison Olsen was the Bakersfield High School driller that was being honored, and her Bakersfield head coach Edith or Ed was talking about anything and everything you would want out of a student athlete in every respect is given to us at Bakersfield High School by Addison Olsen.
And what an honor, and any honor that we can give these young people, as they launch to the next phase of their lives. It's fantastic.
Henderson with the set. There's Barron with a set. That's pushed back. Some nice defense now. Here's Herman with a big swing. Tipped up front. Shanor bumps it up. Henderson. Shanor off the 10-foot line and put right back again by Addison Olsen. I look over and see her high school coach with a big grin saying, yep, that's what I'm talking about. When I say in front of the Jockey Club, it's for a reason.
That's right.
Oh, tough serve by Zepeda. And that point generated from that tough serve. Again, Zepeda with a tough serve. Cahill floats it over. Right now, this team on the left side of your screen is up 5, 20-15. Back here to Cahill. Big swing, but it's blocked up front. And Barron keeps it alive for a second, but finally this home squad able to put together a point. So Jessica Hernandez comes in from Garces High School for the away team, and Maddie Camarillo, her teammate for Garces, comes in and unable to handle it on the pass receive is Amira Sheik. Oh, Herman goes down low to get it. And nice play there by Barron. She just pops it way up in the air. There's a nice pass there by, oh, goodness. Maddie Camarillo with a big block. So the home team, the right side of your screen, trying to make a comeback here. They're moving into within 2, 18-20, an overpass, and how about that? A kill for Addison Olsen. She overpassed it right into an empty spot on the floor, and she gets the kill. Nice.
In the game for the away squad, number 21, Valerie Alvaran, and back to serve number 7, Addison Olsen.
Camarillo just tips it over, almost got the point, but the defense from this away squad right now, there's a big swing, and what happened? Into the net. And that will be, I believe, Amy Herman. There's some more bloodline volleyball right there. I inadvertently mentioned older sisters, in this deal. It happens all the time. Shanor, Barron, Herman. There's a lot of siblings of other players I've called. Big swing by Herman. Blocked enough up front by Lee. Barron pushes it back for Herman. A little bit of an overpass. Herman's going to make them pay. So Whiting went down to get it. Did a nice job, but she inadvertently passed it over right onto a plate for Amy Herman. But still a 3-point lead for the away squad. And here is the aforementioned Priscilla Ruvalcaba. But Ruvalcaba goes down to get it. Great job, and another point by Herman. Smart play by Amy. Okay, Priscilla back to serve. Oh, a tough serve.
Mm-hmm.
Great action at the net right now. There's a set there by Medina. Rubalcava to get it. Here's Herman. Another good get there. And Rubalcava tries to go for it. And for as talented as Priscilla is, and as intuitive and gifted as Priscilla is, that one got by her.
Number 11, Caitlin Golden.
There's Rubalcava, back set for Herman. Oh, what a good get there. That was nice by Torres to keep that in play. Okay, we're at set point.
Checking in for the away squad, number 2, Amanda Cepeda. Back to serve, number 8, Amy Herman. Game point, away squad.
So we are first set point, and of all people, player of the year in the Valley League, Amy Herman to serve. Bakersfield Christian High School Eagle. Serves handled. Bolden. Cepeda pushes it up, and she'll get it back. And it's nicked. She touched it. She, for 1 second, Cepeda thought she was going to let it go, and at the last second, or you know what? Who that was? That was actually.
Natalie Castillo.
And
Coming in for the away squad, number 4.
Oh, it was Marley Reyes. So it was Marley Reyes. She thought about. Went by. So it's still, and it's an ace. Wow. How about this? All of a sudden, 22 serving into 24. The home team on the right side of your screen there with Carly Hogue serving. Hogue. Oh. Rubalcava with the set. Opportunity here for the away team to put it away. No, they don't. And this is going to be played perfectly, but handled. Here's Cepeda for the first set win. Can't get it yet. Overpass, great opportunity here for the away squad. Rubalcava, and handled very well by Hogue. It's a nice rally here. It's got to go back over. Slides over, goodness. Hogue. Lee pushes it deep. Rubalcava gets it. So a lot of just 3 balls here. Someone's got to put one away, and there it is, first set. Won by the away squad.
Wow.
25-22.
So here we go into the second set of what's obviously going to be a very competitive scenario. Your thoughts on the first set of the last match tonight?
Much like the first match we saw, the first All-Star match we saw, the girls are adjusting to one another, play style. I think they adjusted a little quicker in this game than they did in the previous game as I watched them go back and forth. But good play all the way around. I suspect that this second set will be just a little bit different.
Well, we talked about this in the first match earlier tonight. Julian, when you have these all-star teams and during the breaks, during the intermissions between sets, it's a different kind of conversation. We talked about that. You know, it's not as if this is your team that you know every single player and you're able to, you know, walk down the line and say, you do this, you do that, you don't do this, you don't do this. It's excuse me, it's a great, you know, opportunity to know and see what's going on. So it's pretty cool deal.
You know, and something that you mentioned earlier, that you mentioned during the first match, and it beckons to be, you know, mentioned again the fact that this match tonight for most of these girls will be their last match of organized, you know, volleyball playing for a team.
And we see some of these players here for some of these schools here we know we're going to go on to play some other places already. We've heard, through our connections through the town and our friendships in the volleyball world that, there's some players here that we know are going on to some other schools and doing some other things, but not everybody. So
not everybody.
To your point, a lot of these ladies will say, hey, this is it. This is my last one.
Mm-hmm. And, and you think about it across the board when it comes to all the sports, when you hear about a student athlete getting a scholarship to go to a 2 or a 4-year school, I mean, that's a huge deal. It's not easy to get a scholarship, especially today with what we have, the transfer portal. And so now you got a lot of these college coaches, before they go to the high school, they go to the portal to see if they can find someone with some experience and bring them right in.
You're 100% right.
So,
it's a whole new ball game.
It's a whole new ball game, and I don't say that as a slight. It just changes the level of competition that you're going to see and that we are going to see at the high school level.
And, Julian, to that point, we see coaching representatives here from Cal State University Bakersfield. We see coaching representatives here from Bakersfield College. There may be some others that are watching this that, some of these seniors might have told a school that's interested in them, saying, hey, I'm going to be playing in this thing. Check it out, So you might have some big-time college coaches watching you tonight, Julian. So,
I'm sitting here by myself, so, yeah.
That's what I was going to say, that funny story about Greg Kerr. If you're watching from out of town, Greg Kerr is our local dean of sports. He's been here many years, and he's the guy. He's our local broadcaster, our anchor, and I'm lucky enough to call Big West Division I basketball with him on the men's side, and he's my partner on ESPN Plus. So whenever there's a questionable call, like when we start off the game, we don't give the officials names just yet, right? The referee. Right. But whenever there's a controversial call and something will go wrong, they say, well, hey, Greg Kerr, why don't you give us the names of those officials? So earlier tonight when you said something about it was the serving hex, it was the serving curse.
Right.
I said, that's the voice of Julian Wilson. Greg's caught on to me now. Whenever he knows I'm about to slide the officials' names over him on a bad call, he goes, no, I'm not doing that. He goes, Vance, you give the officials' names. So
that's right.
Here we go. Home team's going to start it off here. They're down 0-1. So in the first match this evening, it was the away team that won the first. So here we go. Will we see a 2-set sweep or will we go 3? Kira Wolf, another Liberty Patriot. Ilya Kovakovic, one of the Stockdale seniors, is on the floor right down here in front of us. 2 serving nil. Tough serve by Henderson. Goodness. And it was nicked. We have been asked over the span of this football season that we just finished calling.
Mm-hmm.
I know I've been asked, Vance, are we going to see some basketball this year on the Kern High Network? And the answer to that is yes. You will be seeing some basketball coming up shortly.
And that is great news because we do have a very vibrant basketball fan base here in Kern County. We would love to see some of our high school athletes on the network.
Had a little bit of it during COVID, but no audio, just some video. And then last year we didn't have it as everybody's trying to get kind of their bearings back after the COVID world.
Right.
But now that we are back in the groove and we look forward to calling some hoop, Kern High School District on the Kern High Network.
Listen, believe us, there are no excuses, but I tell you, sometimes life can be a little crazy.
Oh, sneaky swing there by Samantha Rogers. That was sneaky. Almost got the point. They're going to go back to her. Here's Rogers again. And this time she gets it. The senior for the Rams. Great to see these coaches. Katie Gardenhire and Nikki Elmore on your right. And over on the left side, Morgan Dake and Kim Harper. Along with some other superstars helping them out. Oh, what a swing by Callie Cahill, she saw the open spot on the floor and just dropped it in there. Man, that just was a beautiful shot.
I guess that's all you could do with that shot was watch that one. That's exactly what they did.
Into the net it goes.
Player substitutions for the away squad checking in. Number 4, Marley Reyes. Reyes will serve, and coming into the front row, number 7, Addison Olsen.
Back to serve. Marley Reyes for the Golden Hawks. Tough to handle. Tough to handle. 6 serving into 3. Henderson with a set. Big swing by Chenor. Olsen finds the gap. On this away team, you've got the 2 Player of the Year award winners in Maya Barron and Amy Herman. There's Barron. You also have 4 players that made second team, 2 on the River and 2 on the Valley squads. Caitlin Downing and Samantha Rogers from Frontier and Garces, respectively, both made second team All-League River. Mia Martinez, Priscilla Ruvalcaba, all second team for the Valley. A lot of award winners out there. On that home squad, well, you've got Natalie Castillo, first team River. Ava Torres, okay, Castillo's Frontier. Ava Torres from Ridgeview, first team Valley. Sophie Chenor, Stockdale, first team River. Chloe Whiting, first team River, Frontier High School. Kaylin Bolden from Independence, first team Valley. Carly Hogue, second team River. That's all from Stockdale. That's all on the court in this second match. But right now, we might have a 2-0 sweep tonight.
Right. We look like we have the away team up, and they're already up 1-0. So, yeah, wow. I'd be surprised to see that.
9 serving into 3, and it's Marty Reyes still with the ball in her hand. She's been given the whistle. She can serve. Tight, 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 tight. Chenor says hello to the net with her chin. Saw the Chenor family earlier this evening, and seen a lot of volleyball families in here. See the Barons tonight.
In Vance, the away team is up by 7, so the home team's going to have to figure out something quick.
There's a big swing up there by Rogers, but it's tipped enough. Chenor with a big swing, and she gets it. So Sophie Chenor.
Now in the game for the home squad, number 7, Ava Torres. Torres will serve. Check that. Angelina Torres will serve.
Check that. Angelina Torres will serve. Hey, did you get a load of Titan Tom, handing the mic over to me tonight?
I saw that.
What in the world? I'll tell our audience here what happened. Hang on a second.
Well, I told you it was going to happen, but who listens to me?
So,
Who am I?
Titan Tom Myers, the PA announcer, he's been with Frontier Athletics forever. He is the voice of Frontier Athletics. About 5-6 years ago, I harangued him in and talked him into calling some sports for us on the Kern High Network, and I brought him up to BC to call some Renegade stuff with me, and now he's up there doing BC stuff. I mean, I've been a really good friend of Tom, and we're good buddies, and I think I've tried to help his announcing career, just do a little fit. We're friends. He goes down to introduce me tonight and freezes. And now let me hand it over to we've been doing this a long time, Dude, so I took the mic from him and said, we've been doing it so long he forgot my name. He was so embarrassed. I let him have it, too.
Wow.
He froze up.
I did not know that, and maybe we should have kept that one.
Oh, you didn't record it. Oh, he'll be very happy for it. I messed with him, too. I said, yeah, thanks. We're such good friends, and we've been doing this so long, you don't know my name. But he told me he was trying to come up with, like, some kind of title, you know. I said, okay, good one.
Well, you know, that's him.
My man, Tom. There's nobody better than Tom Myers, man. Okay, oh, nice. Push it down the line. They got it. Oh, slick move right there by Torres. Chenor has it come right back at her. Nice big block right there by Caitlin Downing. And back to serve is Priscilla. You say, why is she on first name basis? Because she's a T-shirt winner. Kern High Network Player of the Game.
That's
and
right.
An ace.
Well, I tell you what, I don't think the home side is going to wait too long before they call another timeout if this starts to get away from them.
The away team up 5, 12-7, overpass. Oh, goodness. And of all people, Addison Olson, who's been playing stellar volleyball tonight, had an absolute gift float over the net to her and didn't whiff, but missed it, and it went off the tape. And oh, the high serve, and that was rough. Callie Cahill. Not only is it the high toss serve, it's coming from a southpaw. It's a lefty.
Mm-hmm.
Ace.
Wow.
2 aces in a row for the senior from Liberty High School. And she's doing it to her team that's coached by her head coach, Morgan Dake. Floated that one in. Ruvalcaba to Olson. Big swing, and oh, goodness. Addison Olson right now is making a name for herself, I'm here to tell you.
In for the home team, number 1, Jackie Medina, and number 11, Kaylin Bolden. Samantha Rogers to serve.
It's 13-10. The away squad on the left side of your screen is up. Bolden with a big swing. Ruvalcaba, her high school teammate, able to get it. Hot with that big swing, but they're able to handle it. Rogers, Olson, no problem there. See a little bit more patience here by this home team now. They're looking to set things up. Hot with a swing. Hey, how about that? The one-arm stab. But that one they can't get. That's all Amy Herman. Nice long rally, a good rally, looked good, but Herman comes through with the big hammer right on time.
And this visiting team does not appear to be shaken at all by the All-Stars on the other side of the net.
Tipped up front, but another point in Kaylin Bolden.
Checking in for the away squad, number 1, Jessica Hernandez.
Another great example of bloodline athletics here. The Bolden family.
And back to serve number 4, Sophie Chenor.
Sophie Chenor. Olson, big swing, but it's handled up there. Nice job by Angelina Torres. She does a really nice job. That's going to be long. That swing by Chloe Whiting. And Chloe, first team All-Valley. Well, first team South Yosemite Valley League.
Back to serve number 7, Addison Olson.
Here's Addison Olson. She's played a big role in the early goings of this match. Bolden. Herman. Big swing, but it's pushed back up by Medina. Oh, that was close. Maya Barron was yelling top of her lungs. Out! She's over on the sidelines, and sure enough, it was out. Nice set for Bolden. Olsen, nice pass. Will it be Herman? It will. And beautiful.
Wow.
A kill where nobody is.
And we are up to a 6-point lead. We are getting close.
Oh, what a great serve by Olsen.
Addison Olsen with the ace.
Oh, goodness. Will it go? Will it go? It does not. So you're right. Might be a timeout coming here by Coach Gartenheider and Coach Elmore, the two coaches at Frontier High School. And looks like Maddie Camarillo might be going in. So how about this? They're getting close to a sweep here.
Yeah.
19 serving into 11. Another tough serve. That's handled pretty well. Bolden pushes it back. Back set back there to Hott. Hott. Medina shoves it up. Bolden had to look for it and gets the point. She's smiling because she was looking all over for it and said, oh, there it is. And at the last second.
Yes.
That was funny. At the last second.
It was almost like, oh, there it is, the ball. Wow.
Okay, let's see if the home team can put something together here. Oh, just long for Leon, Valeria Leon. By the way, she is the niece of the one and only, the incomparable Matt Alvarez, kicking, punting, special teams coach for the Bakersfield College Renegades, also broadcaster in his own right, and his niece is Valeria. Hello, Matt. Okay, 14 serving in 19. Let's see what happens here. This is Kaylee Dominguez. Gets it in, frontier to frontier. And here's Herman again. Handled there well. And into the net. And that's Chloe Whiting.
Player substitutions checking in for the away squad. Number 14, Maya Barron. Barron will serve. And coming into the front row, number 5, Keely Talman.
So 2014. Barron, Chenor. And that's out. Hey, look at this. We are in the throes of what might be a 2-game sweep here. Oh, tough, tough, tough. And Chenor goes down to get it. Whiting keeps it alive. Herman, big swing, but how about that? Oh, Chenor went down to get it, and what a great job she did. However, it's 22-14, my friend.
Wow.
Home team's got to put something together here. Oh, nice job there as well. That's going to be long. Much needed point for the home squad. Much needed point for the home squad.
And the coach did not call timeout, so I guess the coach maybe knows something that we don't know. So we should be patient and let this play out.
Is that right?
Yes.
You're something else. Herman, both sides of the net.
Herman with the tip for the point. Player substitution for the away squad. Number 13,
And
Samantha Rogers. Amy Herman back to
again, no timeout being
No
called
timeout
here, buddy.
here. Wow.
substitution for the home squad. Number 16, Kira Wolf.
And again, if this thing is a 2-game sweeper.
Oh.
And we're close, buddy.
We're at point.
So here's how it'll happen. If this is match point, and if the away team wins it, I'm going to run down and give out some awards. Are you going to say goodbye for us?
We'll say goodbye together. You say your goodbye, I'll say mine, and but I'm going to record the awards.
And that's long. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. I can hear people saying, hey, Vance, Julian, slow down, slow down.
No, we're here for the duration. If we go another set, we're going to be ecstatic.
Chloe Wright back to serve for the home squad.
Chinoa with a big swing. They're going to say it was blocked and not a net, so okay. How about this? How about this? Not over yet. 17 serving into 24. Match point still. And that's going to do it. Julian, thank you for your time. I love you, buddy. Have a great holiday season. If I don't see you on basketball, the away team wins, and I got to go down and give out awards.
Yes, I'm going to record it. And thank you so much, Vance, for your presence here tonight. It has been a great time and a great match. For all of you that tuned in, thank you so much. We are so proud to be here and to bring these games to you and what these incredible young athletes do in our community. Anytime you can come and see them live and see them at their home gym, please come. Your support is deeply appreciated. Julian Wilson for the Kern High Network. I am going to say good night to you. I am going to leave you with the award ceremony. And remember, we got basketball coming up. So when basketball season comes, please tune in. You can get all the information you need on the basketball season and scheduled games at KernHighNetwork.com. Thank you so much.
Check. At this time, we ask the players please take a seat on or near their bench. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank Valley Strong Credit Union for their support of tonight's game. It used to be Kern. I can't get past it. I'm trying. It's been a long day. I started at 8. I'm sure all of you started at 8 too. 7:30. Well, some people are overachievers. A big thanks real quick to our office school support services director, Mr. Stan Green, administrator Johnny Rose, staff members Deanna Ribbons, Ashley Ortega, Danny Dalton, Fabiola Lopez, Haley Maxwell, Javier Valdez, and Alejandro Torres. Rumio, they actually put this event on, get it all arranged. A big hand, let's give a round of applause for that crew, folks. Once again, don't forget, if you didn't get a chance to send family members there, KernHighNetwork.com. You can go back and watch the game. They have it on demand, so you can order that up anytime you want. Get the link, send it to family members. They'll be able to watch this game in perpetuity. We don't have any plans to take it down anytime soon, and I think we're still watching these from all the years that we've done these. This is the 10th year that we've done this game for the Kern High School District and Kern County All-Star Volleyball players. So once again, let's give it up for all the volleyball players that played today. And now, a man who needs no introduction, because the last time I forgot his name, I've only been dealing with him. He's been my partner in crime for 10 years. Mr. Vance Palm, everybody. Okay, here we go. And by the way, he asked for a round of applause, but I just want to say, ladies, I know that some of you, this will be the last time you play in a competitive situation. Some of you move on, some of you won't. Always a special time, special moment.
You've got family here, friends here, you've got coaches here, you've got organization people in your schools that have been here. We thank you so much for your time. Let's hear it for these great student athletes, everybody. This is special. Special time. Thank you. Great way to finish 4 years. We will start off with the offensive player of the game for the home squad over here. Offensive player from Liberty, number 13, Callie Cahill. Callie, come on up here. Thank you. Shake John's hand here. Let's take a photo. Take it easy. Thank you. Again, let's hear it for Callie. Thank you, Callie. Callie, I'm just glad you made it in here and didn't trip on the way in here. That was pretty crazy. Boom, 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 boom. We were like, whoa. All right. We are now going to go to the offensive player for the away team. And I want to tell a brief story. I happened to be at the Jockey Club about a month and a half ago when she was honored, and her coach talked about her in such glowing terms that she is the epitome of what you want in a student athlete in every sense of the word. Offensive player for the away team from Bakersfield High School, number 7, Addison Olsen. Addison. Once again, Addison, congratulations. Thank you. Defensive player of the entire match for both sides. Defensive player of the entire match from Liberty High School, number 16, Kira Wolf. Come on up here. Applause for Kira. Thank you, Kira. Appreciate it. And our MVP this evening, again, our MVP, how does this work? Just happens to be the player of the year in her league from Bakersfield Christian High School, MVP number 8. Very good. Amy, a couple questions for you real quick. I'll keep it kind of the same. You know, you're playing with some teammates, against some teammates. How did you go about your attitude to play tonight?
It was really fun. I had a good time with the girls I got to play with. I'm thankful for the opportunity.
Very nice. Your plans for next year? And by the way, when I asked them, I don't really know. I'm just asking to ask what your plans are. What are you doing?
I'm looking to play in college, and I'm playing club for BBC right now for the 18s.
Very good. Congratulations. Your MVP over here. Thank you very much.